Okay guys, today's video is one that a lot of you have requested. It's a van tour. Okay guys, so I'm in the van. The thing is, a lot of you asked me to do a van tour, but the thing is, if you look at a lot of videos on YouTube of like horse box tours, ours doesn't really compare because some people have like TVs or showers or like a whole living space. Ours is quite basic, so there's not really that much of a tour. So I thought, because it's currently winter, everything is mucky, and I thought what we could do is I could do like a sort of spring clean in the van, get rid of some of the hay and the dust that's in here, and also sort of do like a tour at the end of where I put my saddle and bridle and things like that when I'm going out taking Casper somewhere. Also, something cool about the van is that it's under 3.5 tons, so legally I can actually drive it because I passed my driving test back in October, and on my license I can drive a vehicle this size. The thing is, I haven't actually driven the van before because I'm used to driving my tiny Fiat 500, and this is just a bit bigger, and especially when you have a living animal in the back that's quite big. So the plan is in the summer, hopefully I'm going to sort of learn how to drive a big van like this without Casper first, and then over time I'll gradually get used to it and get Casper in the back. But anyway, let's get cleaning the van. Okay, now it's time to start her up because I'm just gonna move her out so I can give her a bit of a clean, because at the moment we're sort of parked near a hedge, so I can't really clean her hair. I also have the keys. I love the little key ring I have on here. It's a little carrot. Also, I'm so fortunate to be able to have this van. It's so much easier to move around compared to a trailer. And also I can just have everything in the back rather than the boot of the car because there's a little tack bit in the back. But anyway, let's get her moving and reverse her out. Oh, the radio's come on. Goodbye. Radio 1, go away. Okay, time to reverse. Oh. Beep, beep, beep. Oh, she's beeping at me now. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, let's stop there. Neutral and handbrake. Ta-da! I did it, I survived. Okay, so I've just had my first journey in her. It was quite short, but at least I've now moved her, so she's now in a place where I can clean her. And Casper's rolling. Casper? Oh dear. Why does everything just have to be covered in mud? Oh, have we stopped you doing your second roll? No, he's going now. He's not camera shy when it comes to rolling. He keeps looking at us. Dig, dig, dig. He keeps getting put off. Down he blows. Oh, bye then. That was the shortest roll ever. As you can see, it is quite mucky in here. On the floor we have loads of old hay, we have some stones from the gravel drive, there's probably a bit of poo in here along with mud. So the first thing I'm going to do is take everything out, because in the corner over here we have a pooper scooper, we have some travel boots, and we have an old hay net. So let's do that. The plan is first to move all of the dirty and old dusty hay out of here. So I have a fork to do that. I'm going to put that then in the wheelbarrow. Then afterwards I'm going to sweep it all out. Okay guys, I have a mop and the plan is to sort of give it a bit of a wash because for some reason there's like dirt marks and grease marks on the wall and I just don't know how they got there. Maybe it's from like Casper sneezing or like the hay net and the dust from that. But anyway, I'm going to give it a little bit of a clean because my goodness, it is so mucky on here. Hopefully with a bit of a clean it will come off. Oh, that's actually looking quite better now. Once these walls were white, soon they will be again, hopefully. Oh my goodness, the water is just pure filth. It's so disgusting. That's like swamp water. Oh, it's got a little like filtrate at the bottom. Little sediment. Ugh. This probably needs a bit of a wash as well. Next, I'm going to be doing the ramp and then I'll be doing the back, and then if I have any water left, I'll probably do that dirty corner again because that is just grim. So let's do the ramp. So behind me here is where Casper goes, and in here where I am now is where the tack goes, and this bit is a little bit cleaner than behind me there because no horses have been in here and nobody's had a poo in here. So let's get this area cleaned up. It's just got a bit of hay and dust, so it shouldn't take me too long to get in here spick and span. Now we've swept in here, time to give it a wash. Ching ching, I'm armed and dangerous. I've got the pressure washer here and it's time to give her a clean. It's like a giant car toothbrush. Time to rinse it all off. Okay, so now the van is clean, it's time to go on to a tour. However, it's going to be quite a quick tour, obviously, because the van is quite small. It's not flash like some lorries where they have a bedding area and a TV and a cooker and a shower and all that kind of stuff. But I'm really fortunate to have it, and it does its job. We don't go very far when we travel Casper somewhere. Usually we don't go anywhere further than like an hour, really. So this is where all the tack goes. Over here we have Casper's saddle. When I travel his tack, I usually put a saddle cover on, and I also put some covers on my stirrups as well, just so then nothing gets scratched or anything like that. I also have Casper's bridle here, and I actually quite like to hang it up on the hook where the saddle goes, just because it's quite handy just to hang it up there. Then below that I have my tool boots in my boot bag, and then I have my helmet in my helmet bag. And then if we go on over here, I have my grooming box, and if I lift it up, in the first sort of level I have all of my grooming brushes. But if you go underneath here, I have Casper's tendon boots for jumping, I have my gloves because I'm somebody that always rides in gloves, and then I also have Casper's ear bonnet if he needs it, and then some other bits and bobs like studs for if we go cross country, and also some treats. So that is my tack box. And then if we go out here, we have the second door, and this is where Casper goes in and out and where Casper goes during the journey. So if I open it up, this is what it's looking like now, and it's looking pretty clean. There is a middle partitioning that you can open and close, so you can actually fit 2 horses in here. However, we've only ever had 1 horse in here. I've never travelled Mickey and Casper both together, just because Mickey is now retired, so it's not like I take him out show jumping or anything. It's just Casper that goes in here, and he's actually a really good traveller. So we just put a hay net up there for him so we can have a little munch on that sometimes. But no, also we don't put shavings at the bottom just because we don't go anywhere for a really long journey. Obviously if we were doing a really long journey we'd put shavings in, but the majority of the time he just doesn't need that because he doesn't really go to the toilet that often in there apart from poos. And then if we go on over here, we have my entrance, which is the door here. I'm currently in the human seating area, and this can actually sit 3 people, and over by the driver's steering wheel is actually a little TV screen where you can see what Casper's getting up to, if he's having a little party back here or what. Okay guys, I hope you liked today's video as it was very requested by a lot of you. Also, if you guys are wondering, our van actually used to be a tradesman's van, so we bought it as a tradesman's van, like a man in a white van kind of thing, and then we got it converted so it's safe for horses to go in and have the little tack room in the back and everything like that. So it's quite nifty. I also got to choose like the colour and things, so it's sort of this Esme grey. But anyway, I really hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!